Hello Jackbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my week so far. So that's my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far and you're all doing well. On my Monday, I was supposed to have Monday, Tuesday off, be working 10 till 3 Wednesday, off Thursday, Friday, and then back in for a split shift Saturday. But one of our colleagues has left, so it meant that his shifts on Monday and Tuesday needed to be taken. So I said that I do Monday night doing 6 till close. So on my Monday I got up and I had a nice lie-in. I then got showered and changed, ready to go meet my colleague Tash for a coffee catch up and trip to the garden centre, and I got my uniform ready for work in the evening for doing 6 till close. And my dad was at work, older brother in uni, younger sister at hers, older sister at work, younger brother and his girlfriend away in Bali, and my mum was asleep. So I got ready to head up to meet my mate Tash for our coffee catch up and trip to the garden centre. And just as I was getting to lock the door, my mum got up, so I didn't have to lock the door in the end, and I'd left a note and everything to let them know that I was going off to have the catch up. And I made my way up to meet Tash for our coffee catch up and garden centre trip, and I was a little bit early up to the high street, so I went off to one of the flower shops and got some flower shops from there. First of all, I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely flower snaps from there, all smells so good in there, and I was having a nice chat with the flower shop keepers. I also got some plant snaps from there that I'm going to show you guys now. I then met up with Tash and met up by Aldi, and we went to go to Costa, but it was really busy, so in the end we just got some drinks in the corner shop, and then we headed up to the garden centre. And it had been a bit gloomy, and it said it was supposed to spit and then brighten up, and as we were heading to the garden centre it absolutely lashed it down. Luckily I had a coat in my bag. I'm glad I took my bag with me, so I put my coat on. So we quickly went to hers so she could get a coat, and then we made our way to the garden centre. And halfway up to the garden centre the wind stopped and the sun came out and it got quite warm, and Tash got a really nice photo of me with some orange roses. And then we got up to the garden centre and we went off to the cafe to get some lunch first, and I had tuna cheese toasties with some chips and a pot of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. We then let our food go down and we were just chatting, and then we went off and had a look around the garden centre, and she got another really great snap of me and for some hang baskets. And then I got some flower snaps from the garden centre that we'll show you guys now. Such beautiful colours on those flowers, and we had a good look around there and went inside and had a look at the stationery and hummus section as well. And then I had a look at the plant section, and I love all the succulents and cactus from there, and I got some plant snaps from there that I'll show you guys now. Such lovely patterns on those plants, lovely succulents and cactus from there. I then had a look at some of the Christmas stuff. I know It's September, but there's already got Christmas stuff going up, which is very exciting. I think it's only like 113 days or something like that, which is insane. And I've already started Christmas shopping, to be honest. Good to be prepared. And then me and Tash made our way back, and on the way back we were listening to lots of Disney music and having a good sing-song whilst making our way back. And then on the way back, Tash got another cute snap of me in front of these autumnal leaves. My personal photographer always gets a good side. And then we headed up to the high street, had a look around the child shops, and bumped into her sister who was getting a coffee for her mum at Costa. So we decided to go up to Costa, and Tash got a new camera, so she was playing with that whilst at Costa. And I got a mirror selfie, as they have a mirror with really cool like plant like background in there. So I got a mirror selfie from that. Let me show you guys now. Love a good mirror selfie. Tash and her sister were still at the charge shop paying for the camera that Tash had gotten, so I went off to Costa to save us a nice table, and then they came in and Tash's sister got their mum's coffee, and then she went back home, and then me and Tash got a mirror selfie in front of that mirror as well, and I'm going to show you guys that now. I love it. BFF goals. Then we sat and had some stuff from Costa, and I got a luxury hot chocolate and some of these mini shortbreads, which are so good. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The hot chocolate was so delicious. Then we made our way off, and I thanked her for a lovely day out, and then I made my way back, and on the way back my older brother was on his way back from uni, and he pulled up and picked me up, and then we got back and I had a little puddle in the pool and just chilled in there and listened to a bit of music, and then I got out and got changed ready for work, doing 6 till close, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the pool. I've been loving having the pool up, especially with this hot weather we've been having. I then got myself ready for work, and Dad then dropped me to work. I put my bag away, and it was just me and one of my supervisors on shift. I hadn't worked with them in ages, and it was a really good shift. It was pretty quiet, so we just got loads of close jobs done, and we were able to finish about 10ish, and I clocked off and got my bag, and then got picked up by my mum, and we got back and I got changed into my PJs, and for my tea I had a salad, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I've been loving having salads at the moment, especially with this hot weather. It's quite good, cools you down, and I'm trying to be a bit more healthy. And then we watched Interview with a Vampire, which is such an iconic film. I then finished with writing my journal, put that away. I then was watching the UK soaps, listening to a bit of music, just enjoying colouring in. I was reading a bit of To All the Boys I Loved Before. I'm on the last book, I'm trying to get that finished. I then went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I got up, showered and changed, and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. And again, my dad had work, so did my older sister. Older brother's in uni, younger sister was at hers, mum was asleep, and my younger brother and his girlfriend are currently away in Bali. And my dad didn't get back till later on, and I was just watching a bit of TV, and my mum then got up, and I then got myself ready to go off for a walk, and I went off on a massive walk, and I got some flower slats that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful colours. I also got a really nice selfie in front of these red and yellow flowers. I then went off to my town's church, and I got a snap of one of the stained glass windows, which I'm going to show you guys now. I love stained glass windows so much, they're so beautiful. On my way out, I also got a snap of one of the wreaths on the front door, I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely yellow flowers on that wreath. I then went off up to the high street and got 2 birthday cards for 2 of my colleagues whose birthdays are coming up. I then went off to my workplace and had a chicken grilled Aside from there, let me show you guys now. It was so good. I didn't let that go down. Wrote the birthday cards, and the music playlist they had playing was really good. I then went off and had a look around some of the charge shops. I went into W. Smith's, had a look at some of the stationery from there, and went off to one of the book shops. I then went into one of the flower shops and got some flower stamps from there. Let me show you guys now. Such pretty colours on these flowers. I was having a nice chat with the flower shopkeepers in there. I then made my way home. I then got back and I watched Home and Away, Escape to Country and Far Brown, wrote a bit of my journal, sorted out my bleated doll and was just listening to a bit of music. My older brother then got back from being at uni and he went off to rugby training, and my dad dropped me up to Jigsaw Youth Club volunteering, and it was a really good session. We went off to the park, which was lots of fun. We then got back and had some drinks and some crisps, and we were then planning the session for not next week, it's not on next week, but the week after, where the kids are going to be running the session. So that was quite fun, but planning that with them. Then the session was over, and it always goes so quickly, you know, time flies when you're having fun. And then my dad picked me up. We got back and I had hot dogs for my tea, which we're going to show you guys a photo of now. The hot dogs were so delicious. I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away, listened to a bit of music, and was just reading some more of To All the Boys I Love for 4. I was then just listening to the Moulin Rouge score. I love Moulin Rouge so much, it's probably one of my favourite musicals ever. I then was just having some cereal and just watching some stuff on Netflix. I then went off to bed, and then on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up after a nice lie-in, and my dad was back from work and he was just watching TV. He then went off to bed. My mum was still asleep as she was up in the night. Older brother at uni, younger sister at work, older sister at work, and my younger brother and his girlfriend were in Bali, and it's his girlfriend's birthday today, her birthday, and they are having a lovely time. The photos and videos look amazing. They're currently staying in a little hotel room, and it's up in a little tree house, which is so cute. Then I was just watching a bit of Red, White and Royal Blue. I needed to finish that. I love Red, White and Royal Blue so much. It's one of my favourite films at the moment. I also watched the last episode of the thing I've been watching on Netflix called Still Magnolias, the series, which is so good. You need to watch that. I watched the last episode and I didn't know what to do with myself. I then got myself ready to go off for a massive walk, and I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such pretty flowers, love all the pretty colours and patterns on them, and it was a lovely walk, lovely sunshine and blue skies. I then got a pretty leaf snap that I'm going to show you guys now. So pretty, love all the patterns on that. Then I got some more flower snaps after having a little bit of a sit down on a bench and just watching the world go by, and I'm going to show you guys those flower snaps now. I love flower photography so much, it makes me so happy. I then got back and my dad had taken my grandma up to the doctor's, and so the front door was locked and my mum didn't realise, and I was bursting for the loo, so she let me in and I literally ran to the bathroom to have a pee because I was about to burst. I then opened up some of my inbox dolls, and they are just by the door and you might not be able to see them. I think yeah, there they are. And there was a lot more of them, but I opened some of them because some of the boxes were a bit battered, so that was the only reason I opened them, and I got some photography with them and they're stunning. And then my older brother was back from being at uni and he's on Xbox. I then watched Home and Away, Escape to Country and Far Brown, and just a bit of music, just drawing coming in, and I sorted out my beat up doll, and I got my uniform ready for work for when I'm back to work on Friday, doing 10 till 5, and I got my wages for my shifts for next week. So I wrote those down on my journal when I was writing a bit of my journal, and I'm off to go have tea. I think I'm having a cheese and potato pie, which I cannot wait. Love cheese and potato pie. My dad makes the best cheese and potato pie, and I'm going to be watching UK soap and just chilling. And then tomorrow I am going to be going to see my grandpa in the KM, and then I have touch up in the evening. So yeah, it's been a good few days off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then back to work Friday 10 to 5, split shift Saturday, and then off Monday, back in Tuesday doing 10 till 2, and then off Thursday, and then I'm back in Friday and Saturday for another split shift. They sure do love putting me on split shifts on Saturday, and yeah, I'm loving my shifts at the moment, really enjoying work. It's good to be back, and the holiday definitely have recharged my batteries, and it is good to be back, and we have really good staff on, and yeah, I'm enjoying being back. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All have a lovely rest of your Wednesday, and have a great rest of your week. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.